Saturday afternoon. Ako po si Ringo Diaz and welcome to your usual Saturday tambayan where you get the latest and the hottest sports stories that have been, of course, all over social media and on the news from here and abroad. This is the Chasedown! We'd like to say hello to everyone that's joining us via PBA Rush and also those that are joining us via Facebook live stream. Kamusta po kayong lahat dyan? Our chasers also would want to say hello to everyone. First is coming straight from Clark, Pampanga. Yan, the representative of the Chasedown inside the bubble. The president of PBA Press Corps. Antindi. Jerry Ramos is joining us. How are you, Jerry?
Hi, Riza. Mga ka-chasers, Waylon, Abak, Saldi. Eto, gabi pa rito. Gabi pa rito.
Kabilat mo.
Gabi pala dyan.
Hindi, ano naman kasi sa Los Angeles kasi yun eh. Gabi talaga dyan.
Maharaw dito. Oh, and alam nyo ba, 65 days na lang. Lalabas na rin kami rito sa bubble. Pero, bubble o no bubble. Maghahatid pa rin tayo ng mga pasabog at kwentuhan sa mundo ng palakasan. Riza?
Alright. Tatanungin ko nga sana, Jerry, kung ano ba, may jet lag ka ba? Kasi baka yung time difference natin.
Jet lag. Pagka quarantine dito sa kwarto.
But it's so nice to hear from you. We can't wait to tell us more about how your experience have been there so far. We'll get to that shortly. But also would like to welcome on the show, keeping us in the beat, of course, kung ano bang mga nangyari sa mundo ng palakasan, hindi lang sa basketball, kung hindi pati sa boxing, sa karate, at marami pang iba. Our, of course, good friend who's wearing a nice cap as always, Mr. Waylon Galvez is joining us.
Hi, Riza, and of course, ang mga ka-chasers natin. Nako, Riza, nabanggit mo yung cup na yan. Wala na akong maisuot. Talo na Celtics ko, natalo pa yung Yankees ko kanina. Pero, matalo man sila. Dito sa The Chasedown, panalong-panalo ang viewers natin at mga tagapanood natin, kaibigan natin dahil sagot namin. Naku, ang daming sports balita. Kwentuhan, balitaktakan tayo, 2 hours. Sagot namin dahil malapit na mag-open ang Riza?
Yes, I know. Linggo na ang pagbubukas ng PBA at mainit ang ating magiging usapan tungkol dyan. Pero mainit din, okay? We are fresh off game number 5 and it was so intense. And kung NBA ang usapan, maaasahan natin si Mr. Abak Cordero. Abak, how are you today?
Favorite subject talaga. Good morning, good afternoon, Riza, and my fellow ka-chasers. Riza, nakikita ko mga post mo. Medyo mga baby products na ang pinopost mo, ha? Anyway, PBA na nga bukas. PBA na bukas, sayang. Hindi pa natapos kanina ang NBA para yung mga NBA players. PBA naman ang panurin nila. Okay, thank you.
That's okay.
Yan lang kayo, ha?
Yeah, that's okay though. As a basketball fan, if it extends to game number 7, it's fine by me. But you're right. The Lakers could have ended it earlier. A lot of people thought matatapos na, but the Heat has other plans. So pag-uusapan din natin yan. And also, of course, joining us, always insightful in a lot of sports balita, is Zaldi Perez. Hi, how are you, Zaldi?
Well, I'm fine, siyempre pa. At hi Risa, hi Jerry, dyan sa Bawol, hi Abak, and hi Waylon. Yung sinabi ni Jerry kanina, nakakatakot eh. Oo, nakakatakot. Kasi mga pasabog daw. Baka sumabog yung bubble dyan, huwag mo pasabugin. Pero anyway, itong mainit dyan sa Clark, dito naman, medyo kulimlim. At siyempre pa, kung kulimlim, nagbabanta ang pagulan. Sana naman ay huwag
Aba,
umulan dahil minsan pagka umulan, nagkakaroon tayo ng problema sa ating mga wifi. Pero ganun pa man, binabaliwala po namin yung mga problema yan upang kayong mga ka-chaser namin, yung mga tagasunod po namin, ay mabigyan namin kayo ng mga napapanahon, mga sariwang-sariwang balita tungkol sa palakasan.
That's right. Mahaba ang ating magiging kwentuhan. Pero gayon pa man, ito ay magiging masaya at kapupulutan nila ng aral. So let's welcome everybody to the show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the...
Now,
Hey, okay. Today we have so much guests also. Now we'll tell you more about in a few. But let's start things right with giving our viewers, dishing out our hottest headlines that have been, of course, the talk online. And everybody has been buzzing about this. Unang-una sa ating listahan, ang PBA restart schedule ay nailabas na at tulad ng nasabi namin, sa linggo na pong magsisimula. Bukas po yan ang bakbakan sa PBA.
at ang Philippine Sports Commission nag-request ng additional 500 million peso budget from the government. Gagastusin daw ito for the Tokyo Olympics and other major international tournaments for 2021.
Okay. At Ginino Manansala, kinuhang bagong head coach ng UST Growling Tigers.
Aba,
Ito,
talagang growling.
mainit-init pa. Mainit-init pa to. Bagamat natalo kanina sa Miami Heat, 111-108 Lakers, lamang pa rin sa serye nila ng Heat, 3-2 sa NBA Finals.
Aba,
Siyempre ito, sa larangan ng tennis, world number 4, Alexandra Ayala. Naku, semis. Pag-usapan natin yan sa French Open Juniors.
Nice. That is good news. And of course, later on the show, may mga bisita tayo. Today, we are going to have the newest coach of Blackwater Elite Boxing, Coach Nash Racela will be joining us and makikipagkamustahan tayo sa kanya. It's so exciting kasi it's the first time that we'll be able to talk to him and him speaking on behalf of his new team. So, abangan nila yan. At syempre, makakasama natin isa sa pinakamaiinit natin na manlalaro sa PBA, but it's very unfortunate that he can't, be inside the bubble due to recovering still from an injury. From Northport Batang Pier, Robert Bolick will be joining us. That will be so much fun. So sa ating mga ka-chasers, abangan po ninyo yan. And we hope you guys can be part of our discussion, our usapan. Mag-comment lang po kayo sa ating live stream para sa ating mga viewers sa Facebook para mabati namin kayo and at the same time, makasali kayo sa kwentuhan. Okay, speaking of kwentuhan, simulan na natin sa isa sa mga pinakamaiinit. Zaldi, you wanna enlighten us more about what's going on with the Philippine Sports Commission?
Yan, katulad nga na nabanggit natin doon sa headlines natin, si Abak po ang nagbasa niya, nag-request nga ng additional 500 million pesos na tumataginting para sa Olympic preparations ang Philippine Sports Commission sa gobyerno ng additional funds na gagamitin niya nga yan para sa Tokyo Olympics, Hanoi Southeast Asian Games at iba pang international competition next year. Ngayon, ang tanong po dyan, kung yung bang 500 million na funding na yan na hinihingi, ay yan na nga talagang gagamitin. Hindi po. Yan po ay bukod pa doon sa 207 million na inilaan ng Department of Budget and Management na gagamitin para sa grassroots program gaya ng Batang Pinoy at Philippine National Games. Kasama rin na po dyan yung mga siyempre sahod noong mga empleyado at maintenance do sa renovation ng mga pasilidad na ginagamit ng ating mga atleta. At kasama din dyan sa budget na yan, nabanggit natin, yung palaro ng ating mga atleta sa Asian Para Games sa Hanoi, Paralympics sa Tokyo, Asian Beach Games sa China at Asian Youth Games sa Indonesia. sinasabing ang darating na Tokyo Olympics ang best chance nating makamit ang gold medal at yan ay kakatawanin tayo o susubukang makuha, mabigyan ng kanoonang medalyang ginto ng Pilipinas nitong sina Kaloy Yulo, EJ Obiena, Yumer Marshall at Iris Magno. Yan po yung mga Pinoy na nag-qualify na sa Tokyo Olympics. Ngayon, masasabi ko na natin yung pong mga nabanggit natin budget na yan, yung 500 million at itong 207 million na pagsasamahin natin ay magkakasya pa kaya yan o kukulangin pa. At napapataon pa na itong 500 million na ito ay medyo mababalam dahil ngayon nga ay pinag-uusapan yung national budget natin itong darating na 2021 pero nababalam yan dahil sa nagkakaroon ng hindi pagkakaroon dyan sa Kamara. At tingnan natin. Sa palagay mo kaya, siyempre, tingin mo, itong budget na ito ay sasapat na para dito sa mga gastusin natin sa Tokyo Olympics at iba pa mga palaro na ating i-host o sasalihan?
Ako, my personal opinion is that kahit ano sigurong budget ang i-prepare natin, kukulangin. Dahil unang-una, wala naman talaga tayong pagkukunan ng malaking budget kagaya ng mga ibang bansa. No? But if we want to win the Olympic gold, we must spend for our athletes. Dahil hindi mura, nothing comes free. Kailangan mo ng the best overseas exposure, the best coaches, the best equipment, the best environment, lahat yan. It comes at a price. With 500 million for so many athletes, kulang pa rin yan sa tingin ko. Si Joseph Schooling siguro, who won the swimming gold for Singapore in 2016 in Rio, baka sa kanya pa lang, $10 million na, worth 500 million pesos ang budget, ang ginagastos ng gobyerno. So, but our athletes are resilient. They can do with what they have. Wag lang sana tayo mag-expect for them to do more with very less.
Right. Well, I see Abak's point. Ako, to give my personal opinion about it, hindi tayo dalubhasa when it comes to how much is the spending. But I agree with Abak in more layman's term, na if we want to succeed in getting that first Olympic gold, something has to give. And our athletes have long been crying, that they need more support. As to the government, I think everyone is trying to do their best, in providing the best for our athlete. The sad reality is, kumpara sa ating mga neighboring countries, competition-wise, we are still a third world country. So lalo na ngayon sa nangyayari sa ating bansa na kung saan talagang apektado ang karamihan ng COVID pandemic, it's it could sound a little too much, and people could say, naku, sayang yung 500 million pesos na additional na yan na pwede sanang magamit natin sa ibang bagay. But again, we have to understand, it's also, of course, another thing to be able to support our athlete who's been, doing so much, diba, that they can with so very little. So that's another developing story. But thank you so much, Zaldi Perez, for keeping us enlightened with what's going on with the Philippine Sports Commission. Talon tayo ngayon sa local college basketball because still is a developing story from Coach Aldin Ayo to CJ Cansino, and now UST has named a new head coach. Is that right, Waylon?
Yes, Riza, tama ka. Kailan lang niname ng UST si Janino Manansala as their new head coach ng Growling Tigers. If you remember, si Janino Manansala, anak ito ng former PBA player si Jimmy Manansala. And of course, dati nang assistant coach ito ni Coach Aldin sa UST. Member to ng kanyang coaching staff. Also, nag-coach din ito ng Tiger Cubs sa UAAP. Actually, kasama si Janino Manansala sa nag-resign. Kasabang ni Coach Aldin Ayo nung nagkaroon nga ng controversy sa UST with the bubble, no? So naglaro si Genino para kay Coach Arik Del Rosario from 1999 to 2003 at dati siyang team captain ng UST. Yun ang kagandahan nito. Kumbaga, galing sa medudong usti ito eh. And syempre, yung pagkakaling sa kanya medyo surprising. Kasi alam naman natin, the past couple of weeks, ang daming nagpahiwatig na gusto nilang high profile na coaches.
Yeah.
Gusto na i-handle ang UST. Kasama na dyan, of course, Shot Tangkinsen, Aristeo Maunahan, at syempre, Alaska Import at John Chambers. Gusto mag-coach sa UST. Pero, ang ginawa ng UST, kumuha sila from their own ranks na coaching staff ni Aldin Ayo. Ito nga, ni-name si Genino Manansala. Ako, ang ano ko lang dyan, ang take ko on this issue is maganda for UST team kung member ka ng coaching staff ni Coach Aldin. At least, merong continuity dun sa program na iniwan ni Coach Aldin. So, kumbaga, tapos produkto ko pa ng UST. So, I think this is a good move for the Growling Tigers. Lisa?
Yeah, I see where I see that direction na pino-point out mo, Waylon. Kumbaga, hindi bagong sistema, masyado ang dadali ni Gino Manansala sa UST because he's coming, from that realm that was had or that Coach Aldin Ayo had. But isa sa mga parang nababasa ko online and people are displaying perhaps devil's advocate is hindi ba parang in a way you would still have Coach Aldin Ayo kind of like dictating on what is supposed to be done through Gino Manansala. What do you think, Jerry? May ganito kasing possibility na sinasabi nila?
Yes, actually, Riza, it more than meets the eye yung hakbang na ginawa ng UST na yan, no? Nakakagulat talaga. And remember, si Aldin Ayo has been banned by UAAP indefinitely, no? Indefinitely yan. And in any capacity, ibig sabihin,
Right.
kahit consultant ka dyan or hindi ka pwedeng mag-serve dyan. And yet, eto, biglang ni-name yung mga former assistants niya. Yung isa dito ngayon, head coach pa mismo ng iniwan niyang koponan. So, parang makikita mo pa rin yung anino, kumbaga. Anino
Correct.
ni Coach Ayo dyan. Oo. And that's isa sa mga naging katanungan ngayon ng mga maraming sumusubaybay dyan sa issue na yan. No? Na meron bang naging compromise ang UST and Coach Aldin? If ever, hindi natin sinasabi. Pero kasi sa mga nangyayari ngayon, ganun ang magiging thinking, especially ng mga UAAP fans.
Right. I mean, technically, there wouldn't be anything wrong with UST wanting Coach Gino Manansala to head, right? And if behind it is another person that is subject to a lot of debate and hindi natin yan mapuprove, di ba? Pero let's just a little dwell on itong mga tinalo kumbaga ni Coach Gino Manansala. Take nothing away from him. He's a very hardworking guy. In fact, I've known their family kasi his brother also played for the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals for a while. He's very well deserving. Although nga katulad ng nabanggit ni Waylon, ang mga lumutang na pangalan na pwedeng posibleng maging head coach was, like the likes of Sean Chambers. Even Coach Chris Gavina expressed interest, who's already in the professional ranks. But siguro pumapanig nga sila dun sa side na may familiarity at merong dugong UST Growling Tigers na si Gino, which is something na they're hoping makakatulong sa kanya in his coaching. Okay, so from that, usapang college basketball pa rin tayo. The college basketball programs haven't been granted yet by the IATF clearance to be able to train. So for the meantime, they would have to settle, and we're using that kind of word, settle to training virtually. What are your thoughts about this? It's not as easy as it looks. And although may oras pa naman, because I think the next season for college basketball wouldn't be in a couple of months till next year. It's not something that is most ideal for a lot of them. Your thoughts on this, perhaps, Zaldi?
Well, ang sinasabi nga nila ay para maging ligtas yung mga atleta dito sa sinasabi nilang virtual training. Pero although siguro maraming hindi nakakagusto dito sa desisyon na ito, wala sila magagawa kundi ang harapin ito at tanggapin. Dahil ito ang sinasabi ng mga nakatataas. Ngayon, ito'y parang umaasa na lang sila na ito'y simula lamang ito at darating din yung panahon na talagang sabihin man yung virtual training ay uuwi din ito doon sa yung talagang training na at hindi na yung sinasabi nila may virtual training. At ang isa dito pa, siguro tinitingnan pa rin itong mga opisyal ng CHED at saka yung mga kinatawan ng NCAA at saka UAAP at iba pang state colleges at saka university athletic association kung talagang itong pandemic na ito ay talagang papunta na doon sa matatapos na. Anyway, yan ang aking take siguro at kasi sigurado naman na walang makakagusto niya sinasabi natin virtual training na yan kahit na paano. Ang gusto natin yung physical na at kahit yung mga coaches at mga players. Pero para sa akin hina-hinay lang tayo at saka maghintay tayo.
Yeah, we have to adapt and, make do with what we can dito nga sa tinatawag nilang new normal. Paliitin lang natin yung scope. And she's not in college yet, but she is very much into that virtual training, one-on-one, distant learning. Waylon, kay Willa, I see her all the time and she's training online. When it comes to fencing, as a parent, are you more confident na for the meantime mas okay muna yung ganito? Because let's remember, the college players are still, a lot of them, could be under the supervision and guidance of their parents still. So, as a parent, mas okay ba sa'yo yung ganyan?
Of course, Lisa, ang unang iisipin kung ikaw yung magulang is yung safety ng anak na lalaki or babae. Syempre una kong iisipin yung pag lumabas ba si Willa, pag pumunta ba siya sa training center para makipag-physical training, safe ba siya doon? Pero kagaya ng sinasabi lahat ng tao, hindi natin nakikita yung kalaban. So para sa akin, when fencing opened this online training, sabi ko ba, magandang idea yan. So mas kampante ako na under yung coach na may alam, yung coach na very hardworking, matututukan siya. Sa akin yun, okay sa akin yun. As long as yun ang pinaka-importante sa akin bilang magulang is yung safety ng bata. Ako, no ako dun sa face-to-face training hanggat nandyan yung virus. Ang solusyon dyan, para sa akin bilang magulang, vaccine. Bago tayo bumalik dyan sa physical training na yan.
Okay. A follow-up question on that, Waylon, kasi nakikita mo naman yung progress ni Willa. Again, she's very young and iba rin naman yung capacity na ng mga college players natin, di ba? Pero the distant learning could not be any similar, again, to actual training. Pero nagkakaroon pa rin naman ng progress. At kumbaga, somehow we could say rather than zero at all, do you say it's actually, it's better than nothing?
Alam mo, Liz, talagang I agree with you, no? Yung iba yung college player ka or national team member ka, kapag nag-online training kayo, marami akong nadidinig sa mga kwentuhan regarding that, yung mga atleta natin. Talagang nakakabagot siguro yung word. Kasi sanay yan sa talagang yung training na sasakit yung katawan, banggaan. Ito si Willa, kumbaga parang yung online training sa kanya, yes, may progress. Natututo siya, pero iba talaga yung pagka talagang atleta ka na playing for school, playing for the national team. Pero tama ka, I agree na kahit pa paano may unti-unti. Kumbaga kung sa fencer, sa national team, at least kung mag-isa kang nagtitraining naaalala mo pa rin yung mga steps na dapat mong gawin, kahit pa paano merong improvement. Pero syempre magkaiba yung bata na natututo ng sport like fencing and iba yung training for the national team or yung for college teams.
All right, then I guess it's not like as if they can do so much, and it's something that is of course looking into the bigger picture, looking out for everyone's safety. So for the college athletes out there, as much as it is challenging, talagang pagtitiis muna ang kanilang gagawin na sakripisyo in virtual training. Let's shed some light also on some balita. And I say shed some light in a literal manner because this is good news. Alex Ayala is making waves in the world of tennis, and she's making the country very, very proud. Abak knows more about this story.
Of course, Alex Ayala, the 15-year-old tennis player, no, Filipino siya. Scholar siya ng Rafael Nadal Academy, no. And of course, gaya na sabi natin, nasa French Open siya sa juniors singles, girls singles. Umabot siya sa semifinals. Unfortunately, kagabi, her dream run at Roland Garros ended with a 6-3, 6-2 defeat to Elsa Yakmo ng France. So sayang dahil second seed siya dito sa junior girls, and everybody was hoping na magkaroon tayo finally ng finalist sa French Open in the juniors division, of course. Sayang lang at hindi pinalad, natapat tayo sa isang more seasoned junior player in this French So okay lang, but the fact is that Alex is doing well, and that we will be seeing more of her. That's for sure. Pagpapatuloy kanyang campaign in the international scene. Pare, Saldi, meron ka bang ano?
Meron. Alam mo, maganda talaga ito. Kasi parang nakikita natin yung training program nung yung nangyari na yan kay Alex Ayala na yan. Magandang parang inspirasyon yan doon sa mga local tennis players natin. At itong si Alex Ayala, parang sumusunod na rin ito doon sa yapak nitong mga mas nauna nating mga tennisers pa noon, na the likes of Felicissimo Ampon. I don't know kung si Risa kilala niya si Ampon, na nakapasok dito sa quarterfinals naman doon sa French Open noong 1952 at saka 1953. At alam mo, Risa, at saka doon sa mga ka-chasers natin na nanonood niya doon, alam mo, napakaliit nitong si Felicissimo Ampon, 5'3 lang ito. Pero noong mga panahon na yun, sinasabing pound for pound na tennis player, magaling talaga itong si Felicissimo Ampon. At meron pang isa na sumunod sa kanya, itong si Felix Barrientos. At yung kapanahonan natin, abak yan, na nagko-cover tayo sa Rizal Memorial noong araw. That was 1985 nung mangyari yun. Nakapasok siya sa semifinals ng Wimbledon. Although hindi din nagtagal yung pagiging professional tennis player ni Barrientos, at ika nga, dumadating kaagad yung retirement. Pero isa lamang ang mensahe nitong kay Alex Ayala nito, magandang inspirasyon ito doon sa mga batang player natin, yung mga local. Kaya sana mas marami pang mangyaring katulad din ni Alex Ayala.
Babasahin natin ang career ni Alex Ayala. We are assuring our mga chasers na week per week magkakaroon tayo ng update sa kanya as we progress. But now we are getting update from, of course, the PBA na magsisimula na nga, and we are so fortunate that this week makakasama natin ang isa sa mga pinakabagong head coach ng PBA. You want to introduce our guest, Zaldi?
Yes, nako. Itong ating sabi mo nga kanina, first time ito dito sa atin. At actually, kaya nga medyo hinahaba natin. Yan, walang iba kundi si Coach Nash Racela, head coach siya ng Blackwater Elite, former head coach ng TNT Katropa noong 2016-2018, former head coach ng FEU Tamaraos 2012-2016 at UAAP Men's Basketball Champion noong season 78. At welcome, Coach Nash!
Hello, good afternoon po sa inyo lahat. Hello.
Yan.
Good afternoon sa inyo lahat. Good afternoon sa ating mga ka-chaser.
Magandang hapon, Coach Nash. Maraming salamat. Pinagbigyan mo kami. Kumusta ba ang pamilya? At saka, syempre, ngayon itong quarantine.
Yeah, okay naman. Naiwan lang natin dun sa bahay. Syempre, mahirap mahiwalay ng ganito katagal pero kailangan natin magtrabaho eh. Salamat sa pag-imbita niyo sa akin ngayong hapon.
Okay, kumusta naman ang team natin dito sa loob ng PBA Bubble? May mga problema ba? Kompleto ang lineup natin?
Wala naman so far. Nakompleto na kami a couple of days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, nakompleto kami. So right now we have 15 of our players with us. And then yesterday was the first time that we were able to practice with a complete 15-man lineup.
Kumusta naman yung excited ba yung mga players na after na napakahabang panahon ngayon talagang nakapag-practice na sila finally?
Oh yes, kating-kating nga kitang-kita dun sa mga initial practices namin, kitang-kita yung very evident yung mga giggle ng mga players really trying to bring their game back right away. Ang kasamaang pala dun, kadalasan pag gano'n kakagigil, napapasama yung laro at yung ensayo eh. So initially, medyo masakit sa mata yung aming mga ensayo. But after 2-3 practices, medyo maayos naman.
Okay. Thank you, Coach. Risa, balik sa'yo.
All right. Coach Nash, it's so nice to see you again after such a long time. Coach, quick favor lang. Can we ask you to put your phone on a rotated coach sa landscape para mas mag-widen po yung view ng ating camera sa'yo para mas makita namin ang iyong kagwapuhan?
Yan, okay.
Ayan. Yan, that's so much better.
Okay.
Coach, so currently, as we speak, nasa loob po kayo ng bubble?
Yes, right now I'm in my room. In a few minutes kasi we'll be leaving for AUF. We're gonna have our practice at 5 o'clock. But we leave early because we do our viewing in the gym na rin. So by between 3 and 3:10, to take off na kami papunta sa AUF, which is also part of the bubble.
Okay, I'll hold for my questions in a bit. Si Abak muna. Abak, you have questions for Coach Nash?
Yes, Coach. Medyo natanong na kanina pero may gusto lang akong balikan, Coach, na at the height of the pandemic, kumalat yung balita that the team is for sale, ano? Ano ba naging reaction mo dyan sa issue na yan, Coach?
Well, honestly, nagulat din. Siguro first reaction was nagulat. Pangalawa was an interest in buying kung meron akong pera.
150 million coach, kayang kaya.
Para tumuloy ang team. Pero I understand the frustration then, of course, nung aming boss and management namin. But again, that's all water under the bridge. Naayos naman. Ngayon, tumuloy ang team at saka nakita ko naman na because of somehow that show of emotion by our boss, naging positibo yung impact sa team. It was more of naging challenge na magpakita at magdoble ng sacrifice yung team, players and coaches.
Okay, sana ikaw na nga nakabili kung binenta, no, Coach? Okay, next
Jerry,
question. Riza, sino po ba ang magtatanong?
Jerry.
Hi, Coach.
Hi, Tito Jerry.
Coach, Coach, it's been a year, no, since you were named by Blackwater as head coach nila. But along the way, paputol-putol yung mga nangyari, no? Nagkaroon ng off-season and then itong ang pandemic. May time ka pa ba to fully incorporate yung sistema mo sa Blackwater?
Yeah, well, to tell you honestly, yun nga yung medyo struggle namin ngayon because, sinabi mo nga, paputol-putol yung preparation. And alam naman natin na sa basketball game, yung preparation is very important. Okay, the time that you spend together, that will be crucial. The time that you play together, that's how players or the team develop chemistry. Mahirap sa amin dahil ngayon in just a couple of practices, I was counting total of 6 practices before we play our first game. So, kumbaga, pinapasok namin lahat ng mabilisan. But right now we have no choice but to trust our players na ma-absorb kagad nila yung mga gusto namin ipasok. At this point, we're just trying to simplify everything para hindi rin masyadong maraming iniisip yung mga players namin. We're hoping that by doing that, mas maganda naman, makapag-perform naman kami.
And Coach, very limited yung time niyo dito sa bubble. We got hold of the schedules ng teams yesterday and hindi regular yung routine, no? Yung, halimbawa, today magpa-practice kayo ng late at night and then kinabukasan, early morning naman yung schedule nyo. Mahirap para sa isang team yun, di ba?
Yes, mahirap pag paiba-iba yung schedule. But again, it is something that is presented to us na kailangan lang namin tanggapin. Siguro ang maganda lang na nakikita ko is that all teams have to go through that. Yung same scheduling. So, kumbaga, you cannot use that as an excuse dahil kung ginagawa namin, ginagawa rin ng Phoenix, ginagawa rin ng San Miguel, ng Magnolia, and all the other teams. So, pare-pareho lang. Pare-pareho yung sitwasyon namin. Sa ganitong panahon, syempre, kung sino yung pinaka-mabilis at pinaka-mahusay na mag-adjust, mag-adapt dun sa kung anong meron, siguro yung magkakaroon ng malaking chance.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Waylon also would like to ask questions, Coach. Waylon.
Coach, good afternoon. Coach, tanong ko lang, sino tingin mo yung mga kumbaga contenders in this Philippine Cup and saan mo ilalagay yung Blackwater?
Well, knowing the history of the PBA, alam naman natin kung sino ang contenders dito, di ba? Every conference, you ask people, you ask around, you'd hear the same teams, no, na nababanggitin. I'd say sila pa rin ang contenders, yung mga teams na yon. But syempre, iba ang sitwasyon ngayon. Now, if we would try to base it on yung conditioning ng mga teams, tingin ko well, si Token Tech might have the advantage. Si Alaska, I think, also might have the advantage. And probably NLEX and Northport.
Mm-hmm. Coach Nash, medyo lalabas lang ako dun sa sa laro natin sa basketball. Ibang laro naman. Nasubukan mo mag-golf last Monday together with some players. Kamustahin ko lang, Coach, yung kumbaga, na-enjoy ba ng players or yung coaches or ibang personnel ng team yung amenities na available sa bubble? Kasi kumbaga, kumbaga mahirap na nando kayo sa loob eh.
Yes, mahirap i-enjoy because again, we limited ang movements pa rin namin eh. Kahit na nasa loob kami ng bubble, hindi lahat ng areas pwede mo rin talaga puntahan. That's why, syempre, if you get an opportunity, gagawin mo lang. That's why, kaya nga nung Monday, yun lang yung day na inaalaw kami mag-golf. Nakasingit na kami nila Kiefer, si Matt Salem, and si Diego Dario. I heard sila Coach George, Coach Tim also played. Siguro bago lang kami sumabak sa gera ng games, kaya naisipan namin gawin yon. I was looking forward to another round of golf this Monday, pero ang schedule ng games namin would be Monday, so I don't usually do that pag may games. So maghihintay ulit ako ng susunod na linggo.
Basta, Coach,
By the
bago
way,
lang.
yung golf set ko nandiyan, nakatabi ko lang sa kama eh.
Coach, mayroon mo sa akin ha. Mayroon mo sa akin ha.
Sige, gamitin nyo.
Coach, parang pareho kayo ng kwarto ni Jerry. Magkakwarto ba kayo?
Nasa kabila si Coach.
Hindi. Mas malaki ang kwarto ni Jerry, tapos meron pa siyang Nespresso machine doon eh.
Wow!
Aba, social.
Wow.
Salamat.
Mayroon ko sa'yo.
Bawal yan ha.
Alam niyo, pag golf ang usapan, tapos mga PBA coaches, hindi talaga maalis sa sa listahan si George Gallant, no? Parang feeling ko hinord ni George ang scheduling ng golf sa PBA bubble. Coach, let's dwell a little more on the players. Sinabi niyo po kompleto na po kayo. Tell us more about the players themselves, kung kamusta po sila. You have a very interesting rookie, Maurice. Kamusta po?
Yes, he was the last guy that came in. Kasi galing din siya sa US. So during the pandemic, he went back to the States. Halos hindi nakahabol, muntik hindi makahabol siya sa amin. So, and we are very fortunate na kumbaga inallow din ng league, ng PBA na makahabol siya. Not really in the best of condition, playing condition, but just like all the other players, ang sinasabi namin sa kanila is we just expect them to play minimal minutes, tapos slowly get into the groove of things. Kasi alam naman natin na pag 6 months ka talaga hindi naglaro, mahirap bumalik sa game condition, sa timing. So yeah, we were trying to lower the expectation namin sa bawat individual players.
Okay. I mean, you can only do so much. Siguro the give na lang your best, 'di ba? Yun ang mahihingi mo sa kanila, coach.
Yes, that's our individual, our expectation of them individually, but we're hoping na if we play together and play as a group, then that spells a difference.
Right. Okay, Coach, I know, we know rather that you have to go because the bus could be leaving anytime soon. Siguro panghuli na lang pong mensahe para sa mga Blackwater Elite bossing, tama ba yung pagkakasabi ko, ng fans? So we would refer to you guys now as bossings. Tama ba yan?
Bossing.
I'm not sure if it's official na, but yeah, we are the Blackwater Elite bossings, so whatever you call it. Pwede na,
Okay.
pwede na.
Pwede po.
Parang
Maganda.
ourselves bossings na rin.
Parang para sa 2021 pa yata gagamitin yata yung bossing daw.
Okay.
Oo, kung natatandaan mo, Risa, yung isa sa mga interview natin, doon sa team owner, sinabi niya yon 2021 pa
Tama.
gagamitin yung
Yung kay Mr. C. Okay, Coach Nash,
Oo.
panghuli lang, bago ka umalis for practice. And again, we thank you for your time. Your message to the Blackwater Elite fans and of course the PBA fans.
PBA fans, of course, specific to Blackwater followers also. Thank you for being patient with us and with the league. Alam namin na we are all excited, nainip, and right now we are all excited sa resumption ng games. Again, rest assured, whatever the situation we are in now, ibibigay namin lahat ng makakaya namin. I'm not just speaking for Blackwater, but for all the teams na bibigay namin ang lahat na makakaya namin para mapasaya namin ang followers ng ating liga.
Yan. Coach, isang mabilis lang, bago ka umalis sa NBA, ano bang team mo? Lakers or Miami Heat?
Of course, I like
Hindi makapili.
Coach Po. Siyempre, di ba, kumbaga may, in a way, attachment sa kanya. But I think next game, baka Lakers na matapos na yan ng Lakers.
Okay. So, your heart is with Coach Eric, pero parang the number says Lakers na.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Maraming salamat po, Coach Nash Racela. Send our regards to the rest of the Blackwater Elite. At mag-ingat po kayo dyan sa bubble and we'll be watching your games. Thank you, Coach. For your
time. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Enjoy golf.
Yes, salamat.
Paano na? Thank you. That was Coach Nash Racela of the Blackwater Elite. Again, salamat kasi kahit maiksi yung oras, di ba, napagbigyan niya tayo. Alam natin, they practice nga every day at very limited din yung time ng mga teams dahil they're sharing the practice facility with all the other teams. So, thank you so much. Before we take a break, balikan pa rin natin yung usapang PBA since we had Coach Nash Racela. Jerry being inside the bubble, can you give us the latest? Again, naglabas na ang PBA ng schedule, ng official roster. We are so excited because on Sunday, that's tomorrow, magsisimula na TNT kontra Alaska and then back-to-back with NLEX versus Barangay Ginebra. This is happening for real, finally.
Yes, Riz. In as much as basketball fans are ready, so are the teams and the players and everybody else involved in the league. They're already looking forward to the season resumption, to the season restart. It's been 6 months away since naglaro ang PBA ng lone game, San Miguel versus Magnolia. So talagang everybody's looking forward. Kagabi, nilalagay na yung mga LED TV dyan sa Angeles University Foundation para dun sa virtual PBA fans. No? And I think hanggang mamayang gabi, gagawin pa rin nila yun kasi tinitigil nila kapag nag-start na ng practices yung mga teams. So, gabi talaga yung nagiging trabaho nila doon. I think ang kagabi until 3 a.m. yata sila. Yes, Riza.
Since you mentioned yung virtual fans nga, naging klaro ba kasi ang dami nagtatanong sa akin kung paano ba sila makakakuha ng seat?
Yeah, I don't know specifically kung paano, or I think TV5 ang lead lead department, lead agency as far as yung mga manonood na mga fans or mga personalities na ilalagay dyan. Although ako may mga kakilala ko na maaaring masama dyan bukas sa opening game. Pero hindi ko nasasabihin kung sino.
Ako din na, meron na.
It would be nice. So, sa mga ka-chasers natin, siguro na lang via our own very all social media platforms like mine, Jerry's, Waylon, Zalvi's, and Abax will give you an update kung paano kayo makakakuha ng upuan dun sa virtual seating natin. But Jerry, can you tell us more about the developments? Si PBA naglabas din ng balita na may mga latecomers at pinapayagan nilang pumasok ng bubble tong mga latecomers. Update us sa mga latecomers ng players that are going inside the bubble, like LA Tenorio.
Yes, according to Coach Tim Cone, okay na si LA Tenorio and Japet Aguilar. Nag-practice na sila for Ginebra. And yung iba pang mga latecomers nag-practice na rin. I believe si Anthony Semerad with NLEX, sila Dave Marcelo ng Phoenix, sila JC Intal, no, nag-practice na yung mga yan. Ang isang malilate talaga, Riz and mga chasers, si Maverick Ahanmisi ng Alaska. Kasi pagdating pa lang siya from the US and magka-quarantine pa yan ng 5 days bago siya pumunta dito sa loob ng bubble. So, he may miss at least mga 2 or 3 games ng Alaska bago siya makalaro.
Okay, and then the games, Jerry, will be every day, di ba?
Yes, medyo talagang kinompress talaga nila yung games, ano, dahil they plan to finish the tournament within a 2-month span. So kaya every day yan. Eliminations lang naman yan, Riz. Pagdating ng playoffs, back to the regular programming na Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Monday, Wednesday, Sunday.
Mabilis tignan natin itong matchup na to. TNT versus Alaska Aces. Waylon, your thoughts about this matchup?
Alam mo, nabanggit ni Coach Nash kanina, no? He mentioned TNT and Alaska as among the, kumbaga, ready for this tournament because of the preparation they did. Kung matatandaan natin, yung TNT na kilala na ngayon, ito pang Giga, nag-ensayo pa yan sa Laguna. Nagkaroon sila ng sarili nilang training bubble for them to prepare na hindi pa nila alam kung kailan mag-start yung PBA, Philippine Cup, yung start, pero nagkaroon na sila ng sarili nilang training. So, I think maganda ito for TNT and Alaska na sinasabi nga ni Coach Nash, handang-handa itong dalawang to, tapos mag-meet sila, kumbaga sa unang sultada, unang salpukan, siguro PBA fans magkakaroon ng magandang experience seeing the PBA play again. Tapos ito pang dalawang teams ang mag-aharap for the first game, naku, salpukan ito. Kaya naku, Jerry, manonood ako niyan.
Ako din.
Parang may parinig ka. Mukhang ikaw yun
Parang ngayon, di ba dati nang hihingi ng ticket, di ba? Para makapasok. Ngayon, mahanap tayo ng paraan. Baka sakali makakuha tayo ng upuan. Kasi ako rin, I really want to be able to watch and experience it, you know? Zaldi, ang pangalawang bakbakan na pinakabangan is NLEX versus Barangay Ginebra. That should be very exciting as well.
Oo naman, kaya lang, ang isang nakikita ko dito, sigurado, both teams, depende yan dahil hindi katulad ng talk and text na nabanggit ni Welo na nakapag-practice doon sa Laguna, ay itong NLEX, ewan ko kung talagang naging maayos din yung kanilang practice. Pero ang nangyayari kasi dito, siguradong mababaguhan itong dalawang team na ito, NLEX and Ginebra, dahil ito ay bagong kaya nga a whole new game sa kanila ito, depende doon sa sitwasyon, at lalong-lalo na ang tingin ko maapektuhan dito ay itong Barangay Ginebra. Dahil itong Barangay Ginebra, sanay ito na maraming nanonood at saka sumisigaw sa kanila ng Ginebra, Ginebra. Kung baka hindi nila madinig ito, baka may advantage sa tingin ko yung NLEX. Dahil itong NLEX, kahit sino naman kalaban nito, hindi naman namimili, sa tingin ko, toss up ang labanan.
Yeah, medyo no? Yung factor ng crowd, medyo mag-iiba. Aba, your thoughts about the everyday games from abroad, from a journalist side. This is a happy problem for us. Araw-araw may balita.
Well, of course, and it's very physically taxing for the players. If they're used to playing 2 games a week, dito baka 3 games a week sila. Hindi na sinigurado naman ng PBA na hindi sila maglalaro everyday. Pero ang hindi mangyayari is unlike before. Minsan merong lull na ang isang team hindi nakakapaglaro ng 6, 7, or 8 days bago sila naglalaro ulit. Dito hindi mangyayari. Maglalaro kayo a minimum of 3 times a week siguro. And yung games naman bukas, hindi ako masyadong excited about the result because it's just the first day. After 7 months of being sidelined, I'm more interested on how the players will perform. Kasi 7 months, kahit na nag-iensayo ka sa bahay, kahit na nag-weights ka, kahit nag-treadmill ka, iba pa rin yung tunay na laro, yung banggaan, yung takbuhan, yung pressure, wala yun sa bahay. So it's very interesting how to see how the players will perform in the actual game sa loob ng bubble.
Right.
Oo nga.
Jerry,
Yung shooting touch na tinatawag.
just again, Jerry, for information for everyone that's watching us, oras ng ating mga laro bilang linggo bukas, anong oras yung unang laban?
Same din, Riz, alas 4 p.m. Alaska, PNT, and then 6:45 Ginebra versus NLEX.
Okay. So, parang Sunday doubleheader pa rin tayo, back-to-back, 4 p.m. and around 6:45, right after the first game, papasok na yung second game. How about on weekdays? So usually on a Monday, wala naman tayong basketball. Anong magiging schedule?
Same pa rin, Riz. Walang pinagbago. Retain lang yung 4 p.m. and 6:45 p.m. Nagbibigay lang sila ng 30 minutes na window dahil isa-sanitize yung playing venue, yung AUF. After ng first game, lalabas lahat, isa-sanitize for 30 minutes and then tsaka napapasok yung mga maglalaro for the second game.
Well, meron lang akong tanong, Riz, meron lang akong tanong kay Jerry. Kung isa-sanitize, di ba medyo basa-basa yan? Hindi kaya maapektuhan yung floor, yung court mismo. Dahil alam mo naman, pawis lang, madulas yan eh. Kung maigsi lamang yung oras para patuyuin yun, eh baka magkakaroon ng maraming dulasan dyan pagka, kung sakali,
Hopefully,
lang yun lang.
huwag naman mangyari sana yung gano'n. No?
Oo.
Pero we keep faith on the league na gagawan nila ng paraan yan para masiguro yung safety and concerns ng mga teams na maglalaro.
And I think the unit
Siguro naman
sanitation is medyo advanced na rin. Hindi, nandun yung pagpupunas and all that, but we have advancement when it comes to the sanitation. Di ba? We see yung parang fogging na nangyayari and all that, and ultraviolet rays are implemented. Yes, Waylon?
Riz, ito lang ang medyo excited din ako talaga, no? Nakausap natin si Director Dong Kapinpuyan. I know you're familiar with him. Na-interview natin siya.
Si Dong.
Yung experience na napapanood nating mga Pilipino during the NBA games na merong LED. Jerry mentioned this kanina eh. LED, virtual fans, gagawin ng PBA yan. And yun ang excited ako kasi kumbaga magkakaroon ng opportunity yung mga Pilipino fans, basketball fans, PBA fans, na kung ano yung napapanood natin sa NBA, mangyayari dito sa PBA.
Right. Abak, you wanted to say something?
Ay, wala naman. Excited lang ako bukas na baka naman bukas tayo magkakatabi dyan sa virtual na yan.
Baka naman, Jerry, magawin mo kami ng paraan bilang ikaw yung nandyan.
Jerry, meron ba press box?
Yes, meron naka-alat para sa
Naman, pag-tabi tayo bukas.
Paki-reserve mo ako doon sa press box, ha?
Wala po.
Magkatabi tayo, no? Hindi po pwede yan. Hindi ako papayag.
Very on a
Ako,
more
Teresa.
personal view, kasi nandiyan ka na sa bubble. Describe to us how it feels. Nagkikita-kita kayo, your food is, waiting for you outside your rooms. Yan ang mga nakikita ko sa sa social media.
Mhm. So far kasi Riz, kakatapos lang nung 2-day quarantine namin kagabi. So kagabi lang talaga kami nagkaroon ng pagkakataon na lumabas dito sa aming kwarto for the past 48 hours after we were swab tested. Dito lang talaga kami sa kwarto, walang labasan. Kukunin lang namin yung pagkain namin dun sa nakalagay na small table outside the door. So pagkakuha namin, balik na uli sa kwarto, dito na kami kakain. No? So kagabi lang kami talaga nagkaroon ng pagkakataon to roam around the hotels. And we were fortunate enough to see yung Magnolia team. They have a dinner at the Charlie's Bar, no, team dinner. And nakausap natin ng kaunti si Coach Chito Bitcolero. But syempre, we have to practice yung protocols na kailangan na mask and social distancing, syempre. May mga players din kaming nakita ng Magnolia. Nandyan sila Polly, sila Mark Baroca, Chris Banchero, Rafi Revis. Tapos yung ibang teams naman umalis na nakita namin papunta ng practice. That was around mga 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock ng gabi. Alaska yun. And then yung bumalik naman from practice and Lex and TNT Tropang Giga. So, hindi talaga kami nakapag-usap ng matagal sa kanila dahil alam din naman namin, syempre, pagod sila and very limited yung time for them to rest, no? So, hinayaan na lang muna namin sila to have their day, to have their dinner, no? Ganun lang.
Jerry, yung mga
in the
players
coming days, no?
na merong para
Ano?
kayong QR code, which tracks kung
Yes.
saan kayo nagpupunta. Do you have that same ID of some sort?
Yes, yung Stay Safe application yun eh, no? So, kailangan pag alis mo, i-scan mo yun before going out, no? Tapos before entering din ng hotel, i-scan mo pa rin yun para alam na monitor kung talagang dumaan ka sa hotel or lumabas ka sa hotel. Ganun kahigpit. Lahat yun. Lahat ng involved sa liga. Kailangan may QR code.
Para magpa-time out pala, no?
Yes. Oo. And syempre meron ding provided na ID para sa lahat. Provided ng Clark Development Corporation.
May pumapasok tayong questions specific about Calvin Abueva. Do we have update if he can actually make it, be able to play for the first game ng Phoenix?
Ang laro ng Phoenix will be on the 13th. And from my conversation with GAB Chairman Abraham Mitra, isa na lang webinar yung kulang ni Calvin para makompleto niya na yung requirements ng Games and Amusements Board. Now, if ever matapos niya yun, makompleto niya yun, and ma-issue na siya ng lisensya, I think the ball will be on the hands of PBA Commissioner Marshall Reyes, whether to lift the suspension or baka may iba pang requirements na hindi natin alam, no? So, everything hangs in the balance, Chris. Mahirap din, sabi nga ng Phoenix management, mahirap din umasa, mag-expect na in the first game, andyan na agad si Calvin. No? Talagang wait and see lang muna sila. Kung nandyan, okay, nandyan. Kung wala, wala muna. Magiging pasensyoso raw sila, sabi ni team manager Paulo Bugi.
But at least he's already inside the bubble and being able to practice with the team. So let's see kung in the next.
I think yung drug testing and other testing that Calvin had are required to undergo sa GAP, natapos niya na lahat yon. So isang webinar na lang talaga yung kulang niya.
Yeah, kasi the clamor from the fans is really something else na gusto talaga nilang makapaglaro na si Calvin. We have another question here, and I don't know if Waylon perhaps or Abba can tell us. Greg Slaughter, is he back in the country? We're hearing na he's talking with, let's say, Tab Baldwin about the national team. Is there a possibility that he could join back Ginebra? Anong latest kay Greg?
Reese, nakausap natin si Greg via message, no? Nagkapalitan kami ng message. Nakabalik siya noong September 26. So medyo matagal-tagal natin dito. Yung post niya together with Japet, I think before umalis si Japet papunta ng Pampanga for the PBA restart sa Babol. So yes, nandito na si Greg. But yung tungkol doon sa tanong mo na kung makakalaro ba siya for Ginebra or interested ba, wala pa tayong nababalitaan. Although si Coach Tim ko, nung sinabi sa atin ni Coach Tim, parang wait and see pa rin sila with regards sa matters kay Greg Slaughter.
Mm-hmm. But Waylon, nung nakausap mo ba si Greg, how is he physically feeling? Is he ready to play if ever they decide now to pick him up?
Yes, of course. Yun naman ang ginawa ni Greg while in the US. No? Nakikita din natin sa mga post niya sa kanyang social media accounts na talagang training ang pinagagawa niya this past several months na nasa US siya. Ang siguro maganda is yung katawan ni Greg, talagang ready siya. Makikita natin na he's in good condition. So kung if he decides na mag-sign sa Ginebra, kasi yung rights naman niya, nasa team na yon, I think maganda addition si Greg for the team, no, ni Coach Tim Cone. So ready yan. I'm sure of that kasi condition si Greg.
Nice. Okay. Ang dami talagang pakakaabangan sa ating paboritong liga. Yes, Aba.
Yes, si Greg Slaughter, thank you, appeared as guest kanina umaga dito sa radio program ni former PBA Commissioner Noli Ayala. And while nothing is definite regarding his plans, only Greg knows what he wants to do, sinabi naman niya, what's important is that the hunger is still there for him to play. And in the PBA, siguro. So, hindi natin alam, Ginebra ba yan? Hindi natin alam, ibang teams ba yan? Gilas ba yan? But the good news is that he's back.
Right. And again, if you are a Greg Slaughter, you would always have doors open for you. We don't know, of course, kung ano yung talagang personal feelings niya on what's holding him back to come back. But anyway, we'll always be open for Greg Slaughter. Sikapin natin perhaps na makausap siya soon. We'll try. Yes, Salvi.
I don't think that itong si Greg Slaughter ay makakapaglaro dito sa Bubble. Kasi kung ipagbabasehan natin yung final lineup na sinubmit ng Barangay Ginebra, wala ang pangalan ni Greg Slaughter doon. Kaya siguro, kasi kung ano yung isinubmit mo ngayon, parang sa tingin ko, ayaw ko kung pwede mong pambaguhin. Depende siguro sa PBA kung ano magiging decision nila. Pero and as far as the lineup is concerned ng Barangay Ginebra, wala doon si Greg Slaughter.
Yeah, that's factual. Wala siya sa lineup. But Jerry, can you comment on that? So, the lineup that's initially submitted by each team, can there be adjustments to it?
Wala na, Riza. Kung ano lang yung nandun mismo sa lineup, yun lang talaga. Pwede kang pumasok ng late dahil inamend na ng PBA board yan. Before October 10 ang ginawa nilang deadline. Pero lately, nag-relax na yung rule na yan. So, anytime ka nang pwedeng makapasok sa bubble as long as nasa 15-man lineup ka ng kupunan mo. And isa pa rin, I think si Greg Slaughter talaga hindi pa pwedeng makalaro, no? Kasi wala pa naman siyang kontrata with Ginebra. Kaya nga siya umalis. because hindi nga sila nagkasundo, hindi sila nagkaintindihan tungkol sa kontrata. Not unless, hindi natin alam kung pinapirma na siya ng Ginebra, but ako, I doubt, no? I doubt kung pumirma na siya.
Oo, tama.
Right. And I read somewhere also, they're saying na kung technicalities, let's say 15-man lineup at may ma-injure, hindi na nga pwedeng magdagdag pa ng players. Because technically, pwede pa rin naman makapaglaro ang kupunan. Kung konti nga lang ang kanilang pyesa. Until such a point na 6. Tama? Di ba? Parang 6 is the number of players before you could actually be declared as a default.
Tama. Correct ka ron, Riza.
Okay. Alright.
Sige.
Marami pang PBA usapan. Marami pang NBA usapan. Abak, you have to be ready for that because that's coming up next. We're going to take a very quick break. When we come back, again, we're going to be talking about the NBA. And then we're going to bring in our special guest also, Robert Bolick will be joining us. Kaya wag po kayong aalis. Magbabalik po ang
Down.
Please. Welcome back to the Chasedown. We are so happy to be joining you guys kung nasaan man kayo, nasa inyong mga bahay, or perhaps medyo nakakalabas-labas na tayo. But of course, remember, we are in still quarantine. Kaya observe those protocols. Always wear your mask, wear your face shield, at huwag kalimutan mag-spray ng alcohol, especially kung lalabas kayo. May mga nais tayong batiin kasi may mga nanonood sa atin via online. Ako, I just want to quickly say happy birthday to Coach Louie Alas. It's his birthday today. Isa sa mga paborito nating coach. Happy birthday, Coach Louie Alas. If I'm not mistaken, kahapon was the birthday also of Ruben. Is it Ruben Tarado's birthday yesterday? Happy birthday.
Today, yata. Today. Today, Ruben.
Kay kumparing Ruben Tarado. Happy birthday.
Ben,
May mga
happy
babatiin ba kayo? Waylon, may babatiin ka?
No, isang, medyo madami.
Dami
Happy
na.
birthday, Ferdina Mendoza ng BBTS. Pastor Ariel Esguera, happy birthday. Courtney Melissa Gray ng National Water Polo. Commissioner Ramon Fernandez, happy birthday po, sir. Jack Gomez, Jay Macatinio, Idol ng Bilyar, Rubilin Amit, happy birthday. Former Rockstar Rar Sugilon, Jay Galasio, Busong Castillo ng Philippine Daily Inquirer, happy birthday.
Ay! Birthday pa si Musong.
Alaska,
Happy birthday pala yun.
birthday po, ma'am. Of course, Maribeth Lepiso ng PSN,
Ay!
Pastor Jerry
Happy birthday,
Asha, happy birthday. Ito pa, last na, Pastor Nilo Endoso. Of course, yung pamangkin ko,
Pastor.
Kenzie Panlilio, anak ni Jerry and May Panlilio, happy birthday. Salamat sa lechon.
Yun, sarap
Mano po,
naman. Zaldi, go ahead.
Mga kamag-anak ko sa Bataan, binabati ko. Yung mga nanonood at saka hindi nanonood, binabati ko. At saka yung mga kamag-anak ko na may birthday at saka mga kaibigan ko na may birthday na hindi ko na naalala. Happy birthday sa inyong lahat. And of course, binabati ko rin na nanonood ang aking nanay at ang aking may bahay na si Ani.
Zaldi, thank you. Abak, you have anybody?
Meron. Happy birthday kay Mr. Pogi Shintaro Valdez. Happy birthday. 50 ka na. Kala mo, ha? Kaibigan natin yan. Hindi pa tayo supporter. Barkada na natin.
Sintaro.
Batiin na rin natin yung ibang boys. Si Richie Macapagal, si Pandit Chauco, JJ Yambao, Melvin Visceral, Tego Chico, Shintaro, handa mo na yung mga Yamasaki mo. Thank you.
Jerry, anybody else?
Yes, ako. Dalawang kasamahan natin dito sa Panulat na nasa Babol. Nag-birthday. Unang-una yung roommate ko, si Brian Ulanday, si Slashman. Happy birthday, Brian.
Pakita mo!
Happy birthday! Pakita mo mga!
Tulog, huwag mong pakita. Baka
Saka si Denison Dalupang. Happy birthday na.
Ayan.
Marap ka muna.
Oh.
Ayan o, si Brian.
Yan! Oy! Brian!
Sige.
Brian!
Ayan, kay
Si Brian, bagay.
Tiga Rappler.
Jerry, bagay pala kay Brian na nagbe-birthday. Parang mabilis na gumawa po ngayon.
Tsaka rin,
Ayan, gusto ka batiin babaeng sports writer.
isa pa, advance birthday greetings kay PBA Commissioner Will Marshall.
Yun!
Ay, malapit pa nga pala birthday
Kasama
doon.
natin sa Chasedown, Papa Cordero.
Tama!
Aba! Magkibu-kibu ka dyan.
Kala ko, lusot na ako. Lunes, birthday namin ni Com Willie Marshall sa Lunes.
No,
Oy, sabay kayo.
natin on Saturday, asahan daw natin may mga package tayong darating para may pagsaluhan
Ay!
tayo habang
Ayun.
Nalimutan ko nga pala, Risa. Very special. Nag-iisa kong kapatid na babae nga pala. Ito ko nawala sa isip ko. Nag-birthday siya noong October 7. Si Nini, si Rosario Perez. Happy birthday, tol!
birthday.
Yeah,
So,
birthday.
The only one. Nag-iisang babae.
Abak will expect the package for Saturday's broadcast.
Yun.
Padala lang po yung mga address niyo sa bahay para...
Iba talaga. Okay. Iba. Galanteng-galante si Aba kasi ka-birthday ba naman si Cobb, di ba?
Oo.
Okay.
Nagkama na tayo dito na yung handa na eh.
Let's go to Growling.
Dadating po ang mga postcard dadating dyan.
Di nakakain yun.
Okay.
Hindi na. Ikaw, Risa, ha? Hoy, bawal sa'yo yung masyadong malakas kumain. Remember? Oo.
Bawal sa akin yung hindi masarap. Yun lang. Okay, but anyway, masarap na kwentuhan. Kasi
Papadala ko kay Risa,
is NBA.
Papadala ko kay Riza.
Usapan.
Papadala ko kay Riza. And Falak.
Ano?
And Falak. Mo. Ang baby.
Alright, guys. Enough of the usapan ng merienda kasi nagugutom na ako. Again, pag-usapan natin at ito ang chibugin natin. NBA usapan. Waylon will lead us in this topic, yes?
Yes, Risa. Of course, this NBA breakdown is brought to you by Simple, Smart, Ako. Eto, bago natin puntahan yung Game 5 kanina sa NBA Finals, ha? Alam ko, mainit-init ito. Mainit ang ating ka-chasers na si Salde Perez dito. Eto muna, NBA balita muna. Of course, eto, Russell Westbrook ng Houston Rockets. Aba, nag-iwan ng $8,000 na tip, ha? $8,000 para sa hotel staff sa Babol. Nagpakita ng pasasalamat ang Houston Rockets star na si Russell Westbrook sa mga housekeepers sa Grand Floridian Hotel. Biro mo $8,000, almost 2 months kasi nagstay ang Houston doon. sa loob ng bubble. Na yung huling naiwan sa sinasabing hotel. Iniwan din niya ang kanyang hotel room, yung message na virtually spotless. Kilala kasi ito si Russell Westbrook na talagang galante. Talaga generous sa pagbibigay. Actually, nagkaroon ito ng award sa ibang foundation. Nanalo siya noong 2014-15 sa NBA Community Assist Award. Aba, pare, mga ka-chasers, biro nyo $8,000 ang tip. Ano masasabi mo dyan na paring, eto, pare, may mga
Almost ano yan eh.
Ha?
Almost half million.
Meron akong bell, ha? 24 seconds lang, pare. Anong masasabi mo dyan sa kagalantihan ni Russell Westbrook?
Yan pa lang, ako muna, yan pa lang si Westbrook, salbahe yan sa paglalaro, pero may malambot pa naman puso yan. Could you imagine kung yung $8,000 na yan, dinala dito sa Pilipinas, halimbawa, almost, half million.
10
Kulang lang
seconds.
ng 10,000, half million na. Sila. Maganda tulog Maganda tulog
natin. Tungkol kay Russell Westbrook pa rin. Rita, anong sa tingin mo yung ginawa ni Westbrook na yan?
I think that's very generous of Russell Westbrook. Regardless sa kung ano ang naging outcome ng kanyang season, he still had that big heart to be able to share his blessing. And you know, the universe is very fair and it rewards all of us. So babalik at babalik sa kanya yan. So I'm sure maraming natulungan yung donation niya yon, yung tip na malaki. And hopefully, we pray na bumalik din sa kanya yon in so other forms.
Kahit huwag mo bumalik, maraming pera sa Westbrook
Isa, ha? Sunod natin. Ito, paborito mong segment ko. Aba Caldero. Dahil birthday mo. Ikaw naman.
Ayan ang kuliling.
Patay tayo dyan. Anyway, ganyan talaga yung mga athletes na malalaki kumita. They want to share the wealth. Ako naman, hindi ko naman kilala si Russell Westbrook. Pero si Senator Manny Pacquiao, first hand, ilang beses ko na nakita. Kunyari, nasa New York Airport kami minsan, yung porters, sabi niya, ilang kayo? 3, binigyan niya $600. Sa Shanghai, nilinis yung kwarto niya, matandang Chinese na room service, na housekeeping, binigyan niya $200. Okay lang, bali wala sa kanila yan.
Nice one, Abak. Tama ka, Manny Pacquiao. Napakagalante. Sunod natin, Jerry Ramos.
Ako, nagulat ako. Kasi wala sa itsura ni Westbrook.
Yung nga, sabi ko nga kanina.
Pero I can only imagine kung pumasok ang Houston sa Western Conference Finals or sa finals mismo ng NBA, hindi ko alam kung magkano ang iiwan niya palalong tip para dyan sa mga hotel staff. Diba? So, sayang. Pero kung ano man yung naibigay, thank you pa rin.
Yeah, syempre.
Ba, sakto kayo, ha?
Maganda yung kalma.
Lang dyan, masasabi ko kay Russell Westbrook, good move yan. Ano nga siya kumbaga, recipient ng Community Assist Award ng NBA. Kaya, congratulations. Napakabait. Ganda ng puso mo. Maski salbahe ka sa court.
Kasi Westbrook kasi is ain't broke. Kaya nga malaki mag-tip.
Nakita mo pa yun, ha?
Okay.
Pero Waylon, gusto ko yung bell mo, ha?
Punta tayo
Gusto
sa
ko yung bell mo,
W. Ano? Punta naman tayo
gusto ko
sa
yung bell mo, para
dahil na-sweep
pang dirty ice cream.
WNBA.
Sabi ko na
Form ang Las Vegas Ace 3-0 para sungkitin ang kanilang 4th NBA title. Hinirang na finals MVP si Breanna Stewart pagkatapos siya ay pumuntos ng more than 20 points per game sa 6 finals game. Na record ito sa WNBA. Ang veteran player naman na si Sue Bird ay gumawa ng WNBA record. Game 1, 16 assists. nag-average siya ng 11 assists per game. Kasama si Bird, si Sue Bird sa lahat ng 4 titles na yan ng Shuttle Storm. Unahin natin, no? Kumbaga, sa achievement na ito ng Shuttle Storm, ano ang masasabi mo, paring Jerry? 24 seconds next now.
Ba? Teka, hindi ko mabasa yung script eh. Congratulations! Congratulations sa lahat.
And,
Congratulations! Well deserved. Championship para sa inyo.
Okay, sunod natin. Paring Abak, expert ka rin daw dito sa WNBA.
Pagdating niya sa WNBA, talagang hindi ko napanood dahil may NBA, may French Open, merong yung golf, yung PGA, naglaro yung ano. Kaya hindi ko napanood, pero congratulations na rin sa nanalo. At sana manalo kayo ulit.
Sunod natin. Paring Zaldi, komento.
Ako naman. Hindi ako naman kasi busy rin ako eh. Binabasa ko itong script natin dito sa The Chasedown. At saka nag-research pa ako tungkol doon sa tennis. Kaya nga nalaman ko sabihin si Pinisissimo Ampon at si Barrientos. Pero anyway, maganda yung ginawa ng Shuttle Storm. Talagang may karapatan silang manalo. Yan, congratulations sa Shuttle Storm.
Para napanood.
Congratulations. Malamang ito si Kumaring Riza, may masasabi.
Well, I just love how it's very
babae.
empowering the NBA, the WNBA series has been. Sue Bird is 40 years old, but still showing us what she can do. And since that we are showing the WNBA here in Manila, in the Philippines, through, of course, Signal, it is an opportunity for us, for our athletes din dito locally, to be more inspired and for all of us to learn from what they're doing and hopefully, katulad ng WNBA, kahit unti-unti yung mga programa natin dito for women's basketball, mag-improve din. Diba? That's a very good platform, and I hope we learn from them and we stay inspired para balang araw yung sa atin din mag-grow.
Galing.
Extended time yung kay Riza. Kasi yung time ko, binigay ko na kay Riza. Pero impress ako doon kay Sue Bird kasi parang more than 15 seasons na siya sa WNBA and yet nakagawa pa rin siya ng record in the finals.
Tama.
May tanong ako.
Yes,
Si
Jerry.
Bird ba related kay Larry Bird?
Aba.
Magpisang buo yata sila. Magpisang buo sila.
Minsan?
Tatay mo na si Big Bird.
Hoy! Tama na yan! Uy! Ito na.
Ganda ng verbo.
Tayo sa mainit-init na topic. Game 5 kanina ng NBA Finals. Of course, nanalo ang Miami Heat. 111-108. To extend yung kanilang buhay sa NBA Finals. Nabanggit kanina yan ni Paring Jerry, lamang pa rin ng LA Lakers 3-2 sa Best of 7 series. Kumamada si Jimmy Butler. 35 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists. This is his second triple-double sa finals. Of course, nag-ambag din si Duncan Robinson ng 26 points. Sa kabila naman, si LeBron James scored ng 40 points with 13 rebounds. Samantalang kanyang partner, Anthony Davis, 28 points, 12 rebounds. Pero yun nga, talo pa rin ng LA. Hindi nasungkit ngayong Game 5 ang kanilang 17th NBA title na kung sakasakali tatablayan sa mahal namin ni Jerry Ramos, the Boston Celtics.
Boston Celtics!
Naisigit pa natin, pare, ha? Yan sa nangyari sa Game 5. Riza, ikaw uunahin ko. Alam ko, maka-Lakers ka. What are your thoughts? 24 seconds left. Now.
It's really hard to close a series, and when you have somebody like Jimmy Butler on the other end who's refusing to give up, who's just as resilient as everybody else, I don't think it would be a walk in the park for LeBron James, although he's really flexing his muscle on what he can do. Imagine, naka 40 points na si LeBron, 28 na si Anthony Davis, hindi pa rin nila natapos yung serye. So, ako, I don't think they will end it in Game 6. I think it will be a series up until Game 7. And then, Game 7, the Lakers could win. I think.
I like that, Riza. Game 7, ha? I like that.
Yeah, Game 7 yan.
Ito naman, ang ka-Boston Celtics ko. Talagang naisigit ko pa. Jerry Ramos, it's your turn.
Nalungkot yung roommate ko kanina. Dahil fan ni LeBron dyan at ng Lakers. Pero kung napanood nyo yung game, grind out win for the Miami Heat. Hirap na hirap sila. Nagkatalo lang sa uli. May magandang tira. Open look si Danny Green na hindi na-shoot and it could have won it for the LA Lakers. But still, nakikita ko ang Lakers mananalo pa rin in 6 or 7.
Okay. Sunod naman natin. Eto, maka-Lakers to eh. Paring Zaldi.
Well, katulad na nasabi ko no, sa mga nauna nating mga discussion regarding that, ang sabi ko, tunay nyo natatandaan 4-2. Pero kanina, supposedly dapat makukuha na sana ng Lakers until na itong si Davis ay nagkaroon ng foot injury. Yung kanyang naapektuhan, yung kanyang lateral movement, doon sa early goings, hindi nga nakakasot si bago dahil sa dinidepensahan siya ng mas matangkad sa kanya. Nagkaroon ng break, nasaktan yung paa nitong si Davis, kaya nagkaroon ng break ang Miami Heat at nakuha nila yung mahalagang panalo.
Ba?
Sakto ha.
Sobrang ka sa oras, Paring Zaldi. May fine ka daw.
Sakto lang ha.
Ito na, sunod naman natin. Ang
Next topic.
NBA expert ng Philippine Star, Abak Cordero.
Yan.
Hindi, yung kanina, it's the kind of game that we want to see, for basketball fans. Ako naman, wala akong kinikilingan kung Lakers or Miami Heat. Pero gusto ko, sana, magagandang game. Para naman nag-e-enjoy kaming mga luhang Boston fans. Hindi ba? Pero sige na, pili na rin tayo. Ako gusto ko, manalo pa rin ang Miami sa Game 6.
Tama.
Tapos sa Game 7, talagang bahala na si Batman sa kanila.
Wala na. Hindi naabot ng Game 6 yan.
Okay, thank you. Ako naman, ang tingin ko, yung nangyari kanina sa Game 5, tama si Paring Jerry, grind out win for the Heat. Malas nga lang, tapos yung tira sa 3 points din, Danny Green. Pero, you have to give it to Miami na talagang boost talaga lahat. Kasi, do or die na for them. Tignan natin, Game 6, kung sino mananalo, kung ma-extend to Game 7. Sana mag-Game 7 at manalo ang bahala sila sa buhay nila. Ito naman, ito magandang discussion, isa pang maganda. Nakikita naman natin yung pagdating sa Lakers, either LeBron or Anthony Davis. Sa kabila, nakita naman natin sino bumuhay sa Miami, Jimmy Butler. Magandang discussion yata yung Finals MVP Kung mag-champion ng Lakers sa Game 6, Game 6. Paring Zaldi, sino ang Finals MVP mo? 24 seconds.
LeBron James. Kasi dito sa series na ito, nakita natin kung ilang beses na talagang umangat talaga ang laro ni LeBron James at saka talagang yung kanyang pagsisikap na manalo, nakikita natin.
Okay. Okay, next up, Paring Aba.
Anong tanong?
Kung sino mananalo sa Game 1?
Game 1? Hindi, sige. LeBron ako, bigay na natin kay LeBron. Natalo na nga siya doon sa season MVP Basta may panalo niya yung Lakers. Tingin ko, LeBron deserves the Wala namang game sa finals na parang hindi naman siyang he still have the backbone of the Lakers team. Although si Anthony Davis is talagang he's playing very well in this series. Kaya lang, talagang gustong-gusto ko itong mga analysis natin. Ang ganda, ang lalim. Parang kwentuhan lang sa lalim.
Next up, Jerry Ramos. Your take.
Ako, LeBron will be the finals, should be the finals MVP if ever manalo ang Lakers. But Anthony Davis is the future of the Lakers.
Aba,
Fine. Parang Jerry, hindi ba pwedeng kunin ng Boston yan?
Ha? Pwede. Babalik si Rondo.
Kasama. Okay. Riza, your thoughts about it?
Ako, no doubt, numbers is LeBron. You know, walang ano yun, walang argument. But Anthony Davis, on his first finals appearance, is doing very well, and it has put in significant numbers also for the Lakers. I don't know kung ano yung percentage kasi ng votes nila. Iba sila sa atin sa PBA, kung just statistics ba sila, media votes and all that. Pero kung ako makakaboto, I would put my personal vote on giving Anthony Davis the finals MVP.
Aba, kakaiba yung kay Riza. Pero Riza,
Madalim, ha?
agree ako sa'yo. Agree ako
Ha?
sa'yo.
lagot ka kay Nebula.
Tama yan. Okay.
Bahala ang PB press score dyan.
Pero, ako, iba yung linalaro ni LeBron. Like kanina, he scored 40. Kaya ang tingin ko, ang boto ko mapupunta kay LeBron James.
Uy,
Kasi,
ba?
Aba,
Ba?
benta.
Na,
Mentality. Negosyante.
parang nahihiya ka pa na sinabi mo Lebron, ha?
Hiyang-hiya ako ang mga ka-Boston ko. Kaya yan, ako. Abangan natin, Game 6. This should be a very exciting series sa game sa susunod. Tignan natin kung ma-extend pa ng Miami Heat yung kanilang dream or hope na makapag-uwi ng title against itong napakalakas na LA Lakers starring LeBron James at syempre Anthony Davis. Kaya yan, ito ang ating NBA breakdown. Duwa tayo by Simple. Smart ako. Riza, back to you.
Right. And make sure that you guys follow, of course, the latest NBA games and whatever happening in the NBA through nba.smart. Kung wala pa kayo, dapat kailangan makapag-subscribe na kayo, guys. Okay? So, now from the NBA, pag-usapan naman natin yung mga nasulat na mga istorya sa ating writer's block bago tayo bumate at bago natin ipasok ang ating bisita. Sa writer's block natin, unahin ko muna si Jerry. Anong mga naging may init na balita from spin.ph?
Hindi, ang lang naman dyan, ang medyo pinakaabangan na issue talaga dito going to the bubble is if ever Japet Aguilar and L8 Tenorio can play for Ginebra in time sa opening game nila against NX. And kasi itong week lang din talaga pumasok yung dalawang star na yan. Si LA dumating ng Wednesday and si Japet Thursday. So, 2-day quarantine pa yan. So, ngayon lang talaga sila totally nakapag-practice sa Ginebra. And yun ang magiging concern ni Coach Timko na sabi niya nga kahit na andyan yung presensya ng dalawa, ang question done is, are they in game shape or are they ready for the game itself, no? Dahil unang-una si LA pa, galing yan sa surgery ng appendix niya, so nawala siya ng practice, ng training for the past 2.5 weeks. So, yun ang hindi alam ni Coach Tim kung ano yung kondisyon niya. And ganoon din naman si Japet Aguilar dahil ngayon, late na nga rin pumasok, hindi nila nakasama since nag-start sila ng scrimmages dito sa bubble. September, I think 30 if I'm not mistaken. And speaking of LA, Yeah, 30. Thank you, Aba. And speaking of LA nga, yung Ironman streak niya, no? If ever hindi
Mhm.
siya makapaglaro sa first game niya against the Road Warriors, eh mapuputol yung record consecutive games niya na 641. So, yan pang isang
Wow!
naabangan. Oo, magre-break na yan kung if ever hindi makapaglaro si LA Tenorio. But the good thing naman kasi ang ruling dyan, kahit 1 minute ka lang ipasok sa loob, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, it doesn't matter. As long na nandun ka sa loob ng court, pinasok ka ng coach mo, ano na yon, counted as having played during that game. So, we'll see kung ano ang magiging plano ni Coach Tim Cone for tomorrow's game. Riza?
Mhm.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Ang dami nakaabang dyan na Barangay Ginebra fans talaga, but it's good news still that, you know, we have LA and Japet already inside the bubble. Whether or not makapaglaro sila bukas, we'll find out. Okay, from Waylon Galvez, tell us the stories that you have.
Yes, Riz, no? Etong return ng boxing, professional boxing, very successful noong Wednesday sa Mandaue City, Cebu. Ito, nanalo si World Boxing Association South Light Flyweight Champion na si Ronnie Basiles. Tinalo niya via fourth round knockout. Ito nga si Joel Lacar ng Baguio City. Etong laban nila, no, part ito ng 4-card fight na inorganize ng Omega Boxing Promotions na pinangungunahan siyempre ni Pio Paolo Casillo III. Itong 4 boxing card na ito, talagang si Games and Amusements Board Chairman, sinasabi niya na maganda ito for pro boxing, lalo na sa mga local boxers natin dahil ito magiging template ito for our promoters na sana gayahin nila. Lalo na nagbubble ang Omega Boxing Promotions. Doon ginawa sa kanilang lugar sa Mandaue City, and hoping na yung mga nanditong promoters naman sa Metro Manila like the Elorde, si Jerry Peñalosa na nagpo-promote din, hopefully magaya dahil magandang
Jerry Pen.
yes, maganda ito for our local boxers na alam naman natin during the pandemic nahirapan sa kanilang of course yung kabuhayan nila. So mention lang natin, aside from the Basiles, ang ibang nanalo din during this boxing event na organized ng Omega, si Christian Araneta,
Omega.
at si Carlo Bacaro. Si Araneta, na former WBC Asia Silver Champion sa light flyweight, tinalo niya si Richard Rosales ng Bohol. Samantalang to si Apolinar, nanalo over Jetro Pabustan ng Cagayan de Oro. And itong si Carlo Bacaro, tinalo naman yung Cebuano na si Jeff Stella. So hoping tayo sa susunod, marami pang boxing events ang mai-organize dito sa ating bansa para sa ating mga local boxers. Riza?
Ayan, ang banner ng Manila Bulletin courtesy of Waylon Galvez. Thank you so much. And also from spin.ph. We are still waiting for confirmation if we can still put on our other guest kasi marami rin nag-aabang sa kanya. But bago yan, meron tayong mga nais batiin or comments that we wish to read via the stream. Waylon or Jerry, do you have visibility
Wala.
of the ones that we have on the
Hindi ko
stream?
mabasa. Hindi ko nakikita, Riz. Sorry.
Okay, how about you, Waylon? Do you have it?
Actually, Riz, wala rin. Wala rin ako na ano.
Okay, babalikan natin yan. Babalikan natin yan in a few. I just want to bring up again more on the PBA story since, you know, we were talking about it earlier. And again, bukas na nga magsisimula itong PBA games. We have the first game between the TNT Giga, Tropang Giga, TNT Tropang Giga kontra the Alaska Aces ng alas 4 ng hapon, 6:45 back-to-back doubleheader, and Lex Road Warriors versus Barangay Ginebra San Miguel Again, it's it's a very exciting day. It's the first day. So makikita na natin kung paano ba natin mai-implement ito. We've seen how the NBA does it. Let's see kung paanong gagawin ng PBA. I don't know, Jerry, if we are allowed to stroll a little in the area with your camera on. Can we actually do that, or it's bawal?
Sige, subukan natin. Riz, kung ano. Pero bababa pa ako because nasa 6th floor tayo. Kung gusto niya, ito ko muna kayo rito sa room.
Yan muna.
Pwede.
Oo, dito muna sa room. Tingnan natin kung ano makikita natin dito sa room, ha. Teka,
May mga bagong
bibilis pa
Yung
lang.
aso, palabasin mo muna yung aso.
Maglilinis muna ako, ha.
Palabasin mo muna yung
Sandali,
aso.
ha. Hindi, bubuksan natin yung ilaw. Kasi, yan.
Ang ganda.
Uy, parang disco Parang disco.
Teka muna, nakikita niyo ba?
Ang ganda.
Oo.
Nakikita niyo ba?
Ikaw ang nakikita. Ikaw.
Ha?
Ang ganda niya ang shirt mo,
ganda.
Jerry.
Sandali, ha? Papatulong tayo rito kay Brian.
Ganda.
Hindi yan.
Ang ganda.
Sandali, ha?
Reverse. Yan. Jerry,
Natin yan.
habang
Very
iniayos
safe.
mo yung camera, do you know how to sing moves with the athletes?
Yan, ganyan na lang. Yan. Nakikita niyo ba yan?
Yan, oo.
Ganda.
Malaki pala ang kwarto nyo,
Malaki
Ito.
Malaki,
Ito yung
malaki
kwarto
kwarto.
ko. Ayan ang kwarto ko. Itong bed, siyempre. Yan.
Magkaiwalay pala kayo ni Slash?
Oo, tama. Nagkataon na medyo napaganda yung nabigay na kwarto sa amin. Ito yung banyo. Nakausap nga namin si Manolya coach, Jason Webb, yesterday, and sabi niya, ang swerte niyo naman, ang ganda ng kwarto niyo. Ito yung view from outside our room. Ayan.
Aba, ganda.
Green.
Mount,
Ayun, kung nakikita niyo, may
Mayon
mga
ba yan?
sampay
Mount
doon.
Mayon?
Golf course ba yan?
Yes.
Mount
Alam
Mayon.
ko yung sa kabila Yung kabila yata ang golf course, Waylon. Although, hindi pa kasi kami nakalipot no? Susubukan natin. Ito, yan. Siyempre, may TV, the usual na makikita.
Ganda ng salamin.
Ito.
Sabi ko, TV.
Ayan.
Jerry?
Yan.
Ganda.
Yes.
Sa bang athletes, may baon ka rin ng mga pagkain?
Oo naman. Teka, ito Ano natin?
Bote, ang dala, bote.
Wala. Ito, mini grocery.
bawal.
Mini sari-sari store lang.
Yan.
Puro
Uy,
pulutan
gusto ko yung ding-dong. Gusto ko yung ding-dong.
No? Ding dong, ayan. Paalam tayo kay
Pero
Brian.
Happy.
Jerry, pero nga happy. Di ba bawal sa'yo yan? Bawal sa'yo yung happy,
Di sa akin yan. Ito yung ni Brian. Ayan si Brian, no? Kita mo naman, ha?
Napakasipag
Busy sa
na.
paggawa ng store.
Ganda.
Dito tayo nakaupo kanina.
Jerry,
Ayan.
busy ba?
Yes.
Busy ba o agonizing? Busy ba o agonizing?
Sa tingin ko, agonizing eh.
Agonizing. Yan ang
Ngayon, kung pupunta tayo sa mga kailangan kong bumaba. May oras pa ba tayo direct for that?
Sleep ka lang sa labas. Mag-mask ka, Jerry. Tignan mo baka
Yes, of
merong
course.
nakatambon sa
Siyempre.
hallway.
Ito na nga yung mga paraphernalia natin, no? Ayan. Mask, and then yung
Jerry,
Face
ito
shield,
naman yan, bigay
alcohol.
ng PBA.
Parang may tao sa ilalim
hindi,
ng
dala
pulot.
na. ang
Dala nyo na.
Yes, ang binigay lang ng dala dito yung ID. Pero yung face mask, yung face shield, syempre dala natin yun. Sandali, mag-ano lang ako Kailangan kasi dahil medyo mahigpit dito. Yung hindi lang makita na
Naka-brief
yung
ka.
hindi lang makita na naka-face shield ka, sisitahin na agad yung ikaw ng guard, no?
Yung
So,
roommate.
kailangan.
Hindi ba Baltolina agad? Hindi ba Baltolina agad?
Hindi naman. Okay, bababa tayo muna, ha?
Jerry, ngayon ko lang nalaman.
Maganda nga.
Maganda ka pala magdala ng face mask at saka face shield. Bagay na bagay sa'yo.
Latan, nandito tayo ngayon sa hallway.
Ayun, senior.
Ayan yung mga
player.
table na pinaglalagyan ng ng pagkain pag dinideliver. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Kanina anong naging lunch ninyo, Jerry?
ha?
Kanina, anong lunch ninyo?
Kanina, pare-paring mama.
Aba,
Wow!
Ayan, ito. Yan
hindi ka
yung
ba nag-gout?
may ng... Kaya pa naman.
May halong ano yun?
Kasi
Peanut.
yung mga tayo lagi,
Ano yan, nagdadap?
Yan, paalala. Ito yung microwave. Ito yung microwave. Kung gustong magpainit ng mga players ng pagkain, kada floor meron yan. Wala lang sila. Ito yung players. Dito yung ibang kwarto ng players. Tapos yan, elevator, siyempre, merong laging nakaanong guidelines. Na reminders, kumbaga. So, elevator, siyempre, ayan, may alcohol. Tama ba? Yan.
Okay.
Okay. Kailangan ko bang bumaba pa?
Huwag na bumaba, Jerry, kasi you might lose the connection when you're inside the elevator. So,
Yes.
okay na rin. Siguro you could stay muna at the lounge area while we are about to wrap up the show.
Yes.
We would like to apologize. We weren't able to get in touch anymore. Our team was trying very hard to get in touch with Robert Bolick, but perhaps something came up. Kuya Edwin!
Yes, good afternoon.
Hi, Coach. Sino coach yan?
Coach ng San Miguel.
Magaling lang nila ng practice, Edwin,
Coach ng San Miguel yan, di
Hi,
ba?
Coach Leo.
Coach!
Hi, Coach Leo.
Edwin.
Maraming salamat sa mga sumusubaybay. Sana madagdagan pa sa pamamagitan ng inyong pagsubaybay. Binabati ko si Mayor ng Pampanga, si Mayor Jun Titangco, si Mayor Peter Nucon, at si Mayor ng San Pablo City. Amante family, si Mayor. At ganoon din po, si Vice Mayor ng Bataan, si Mayor Ron Del Rosario.
Yan.
At ang kanyang mga kagawad, at ang kanyang mga kababayan. Yan. At binabati ko yung mayor ng Nagkarlan Laguna. Ang aking mga kasanak. Ganyan, si Vice Mayor. Yan, alote. Okay, ha? Magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. Tanghali na.
Tanghali na. Hapon na.
Mayor ng Kainta. Si Kip Marvelous Nieto. At ang kanyang mga taga-suporta.
Sige. Salamat.
Jerry.
Diyan po sa
Salamat,
Secretary Sal.
Sige.
Kay Rodco Katakutan. Suporta sa akin. Maraming salamat.
Okay.
Mga kabola.
Okay!
Jerry. Oo, Mayor ang binati. Oo, Mayor binati. Singilin mo yan.
Binabati ko rin yung mayor namin sa Northport Bataan, si Dr. Cynthia Linaw. Binabati ko rin.
As I was saying, we apologize sa mga nag-antay kay Robert Bolick. Perhaps something came up, hindi natin alam, but sisikapin natin na sa susunod na linggo, may papasok natin siya para makipagkamustahan tayo sa kanya, kasama na rin ang mga ibang bisita. Well, today's episode has been very, very good. I enjoyed it. I hope our viewers enjoyed it as much as we did. Meron pa kayong mga last bate bago tayo magpaalam, Zaldi?
Well, nabati ko na kanina. Yung, siyempre, ulitin ko na lamang, kapatid ko si Nene, na nag-birthday, October 7. Happy birthday, Paul. Matagal na kami hindi nagkikita niyan dahil doon sa pandemic. Nakaiwalay kasi siya amin, hindi nakatira dito sa aming bahay dito sa Project 8.
Alright, Aba.
Oo, mga Riza Diaz, diehard fans, mga tiga Philippine Star. Talagang
Wow.
ang hiling nila, pakibati kami. Sana si Riza ang bumati sa amin. Si
Oh,
Joel
hi.
Cortez, ang layout
Mm.
ko. Si Glenn Rendon at si Ting Ohilya, proof reader, dating FEU player yan. Dating UE player yan. Si Ting Ohilya.
To my loves, the Philippine Star, hello kayo, hello sa inyo, and I hope you guys are doing good. I miss the people from the press room and, the broadcast team. So, mag-ingat kayo lagi dyan. Waylon.
Ay, nakalimutan ko batiin. Happy birthday, Rosemary Belsosa. Nanay Emma.
Sabi mo yung bumati mo kanina.
Ha?
Ha? Sabi ko, ang dami na yan. Meron pa pala ulit. Nalimutan mo.
Nalimutan, pasensya na. Rosemary Belsosa, Nanay Emma, Ate Emmy Veloso, and Teacher Belinda Rodriguez. Of course, Liz Helen Wila, hi, and go Lakers!
Jerry.
Negosyante nga talaga, negosyante.
Ano lang, Riz, siyempre, stay safe. Always, yung, natin yung mga protocols natin, where yung face mask, face shields, and siyempre yung social distancing, and bukas na, simula ng PBA, so please watch all the games.
Right. Speaking of which,
Sure, ingat ka
imbitahan
dyan,
namin kayo na panoorin ang The Nationals tuwing Linggo, Lunes, Huwebes at Biyernes sa One Sports. Napaka-exciting din yan. Ganun na rin ang ating 3-point virtual shootout. That's of course a charity event where your PBA idols also get to play. That's shown on PBA Rush every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you can also watch it, of course, via Signal Play app. Kung wala pa po kayong Signal Play app, now is the best time to do it so you can watch your favorite shows on Signal anytime, anywhere. On the screen is how you guys can actually download the app that's available to iOS users or pwede ring Android. Punta lang kayo sa homepage and then you sign up, put in your details, you'll receive an activation link via your email. Pagkatapos, pwede na kayo makapanood ng inyong favorite shows on Signal anytime, anywhere. And again, the PBA games are starting tomorrow. You guys can catch it on PBA Rush. Simula alas 4 ng hapon. Muli, TNT kontra Alaska and NLEX versus Barangay Ginebra back-to-back. In behalf of our team, we want to thank everybody for joining us today. And we want to wish our team, also our broadcast team inside the bubble, good luck sa inyo guys. We are so proud of you. Jerry, we are so proud of you. I know it's a lot of sacrifice to be there. And in itself, talagang itinatayo mo yung bandera natin. So thank you very much. So magkita-kita tayo ulit next week. Ha?
Jerry, susulat ka. Jerry, susulat ka.
Jerry!
Sa namin, nila kuya, sila ate. Jerry, mag-iingat ka.
Yung gamot mo, huwag mo kalilimutan inumin ha, araw-araw ha. Pag-iingat ka dyan.
Jerry!
Umasa po kayo mga kapatid na next week mas talagang mainit pang usapan ang ating tatalakayin. So again, thank you very much for choosing to spend your Saturday afternoon with us. On behalf of our team, ako po si Riza Diaz. Maraming salamat. This has been The
Chasedown.
Kami po ang boses ng Pinagkaisang Pilipinas, 1PH. Thank you. Have a great Saturday, everybody.
Keep
See you next week.
Jerry.
Bye.